Welcome back, Mzansi. You're tuned into Expresso right here on S3. And it is always a good morning when we get to sit down and have incredible conversations all about how we can better ourselves. Now, businesses are something that can sometimes evade us in terms of how it is we can do them best. But starting off 2025, we want to make sure that you have the success that you need, and we're having the right conversations to get you geared up for the best year yet when it comes to you and your business. So this is why this morning we're joined by two ladies who have got the ins on how, in fact, we can 100% not just have businesses that are successful, but are also sustainable. And one thing I also know is that today, these ladies are coming with not just experience, but they have the expertise to get us into that form. So please may we welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast show. It is none other than Kathy Machingaidze, partner at Red Eye Holborn Recruitment Group, as well as Nomso Kana, a presidential advisor on South Africa's role in global tech and sustainability at Davos 2025. Everyone, let's give them a Feel Good welcome, please.
Thank you. Thanks,
Leading ladies, how are you?
Good, man.
You're doing great, thank you.
That's good. Ladies, business in 2025, just straight off the bat, is it looking good? Are we going to be happy as business owners? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. All right. So, Kathy, I want to start with you because, of course, we know, talking about strategies that we can employ in our businesses in 2025, particularly on the African continent, how can we future-proof our workforces? Because this is something that I think, it always emerges in trends and we can kind of see from a mile away. How can we do it for the year ahead?
Okay. I'll start with one quote that I really love and I defer to a lot from Alvin Toffler, which says, "The illiterate of the 21st century are not those who cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn."
Sure.
So what we need to do, two very simple things, but we dig deeper, obviously, within the organizations, is one, we need to learn to upskill.
Yes.
And upskilling refers to building upon the skills that we have, what additional expertise is required, are the additional technologies we need to bring in, we need to learn, etc. And then reskilling as well. Gone are the days where you get into a job and you do what you do for 20 years with no change. Now you start, your career can have 10 different phases over a period of 5 years as a result of changes in technology, changes in the environment overall.
Yeah.
So it's really important for us to be able to reskill. And with that, organizations can look at changes in technology, they can look at changes in consumer behavior, because those things have an impact on how an organization functions and what strategies we adopt to be able to meet the market needs.
Beautiful. And when you said that, the word that came to mind for me is adapt.
Yes.
Being able to adapt, because I feel like technology is not allowing us to breathe. It's saying, keep moving, everyone, keep moving forward. Exactly. And this is why I want to ask you, Nomso, when we're talking about, technology and just the ways in which we can possibly be a little bit competitive even. Let's talk about the global stage. How can South Africa 100% just really take steps to be on that global stage and really 100% enhance their competitiveness in technology and sustainability?
That's a great question, Zanele. South Africa missed the space race, launching satellites into GEO or LEO spaces, but we did not miss the 4IR one. The country did act on that and put up strategies, and now that we're getting into the G20 as presidential for the G20, the president did mention in the Davos speech as he was invited as a special delivery to do a delivery. So we are really in the forefront in Africa when it comes to AI development, especially natural language processing. And we also quite very proactive when it comes to advanced technology policies. And I think this is one of the great steps and strides that the country has taken in order to really ensure that, we have three major challenges, which is poverty, inequality, unemployment. But let's use technology to actually solve one of them and really ensure that we keep on par with what the world is doing.
Come on, I love that. And ladies, we don't have a lot of time, so please, I'm going to ask you for your parting shots in terms of how businesses can really just come out successful come the end of 2025. What would you say to them? What should they focus on? Is it AI? Is it leadership? What would you say? Let's start with you, Kathy.
Okay, I would say it's a combination of both. And from the leadership perspective, one of the biggest elements is adaptive leadership. You mentioned adapting earlier. Leaders need to adapt. Looking at hybrid work environments is becoming more and more of a requirement. Looking at the environment in which you operate, looking at cultural intelligence. We are in a multicultural society. Let's leverage on that in our workforce. And also looking at your recruitment and retention strategies.
Beautiful.
Liaise with your institutions to get fresh talent right at the beginning, from the get-go, universities, TVET colleges, etc. And also looking at how we focus on recruitment itself. Use digital platforms more, because that is the way the world is going.
I love that.
We cannot stick to what we've always done.
100%. And Nomso, 2 sentences.
2 sentences. Sustainable development. South African entrepreneurs are becoming smarter because now the focus is really on solutions. So they've studied the problem, the solutions they have, and now they're building products and services out of the solution and monetizing out of that. Because you can't run around without making profits.
Come on.
And most importantly is the fact that now they're awakened to technology, which is quite good.
I love that. And where would we be if we wouldn't just immerse ourselves in what technology can do for us, right? 100%. Thank you so much, ladies. And you spoke about a hybrid workforce, not unless you're working for Donald Trump, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's for them to deal with. Yes. Everyone, this is exactly what it is about, getting ourselves geared up for what it is we can do best in our way and in our businesses in terms of 2025, in terms of getting to that success and 100% saying, yes, we can do it by incorporating not just technology, but making it sustainable. And this is why we're having these kinds of conversations right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Right now, my beautiful Carl is busy with something. Carl, speak to me. What are we jumping into?